a land of milk and honey. That is Kwale County. We are seated in this piece of land right at the border town of Lunga Lunga, the Kenyan side, and the other side of Tanzania is Holo Holo. So from where we are seated, you can see the yellowish building. That one is the customs building of Tanzania, and the building with the brown tiles, that is the customs building on the Kenyan side. So we are here to tell you about this piece of land where we have got so many plots that are good for commercial purposes, because we are talking of mega projects that are coming in Kwale County. We are talking of a dual carriageway that is coming all the way from Bagamoyo in Tanzania, all the way to Lamu in Lamu County. Now, we are here to tell you about the good things that you can do in Kwale County in our episode, that is episode of Kisiwani TV. So welcome again. My name's Patrick Kamakia, and as usual, we are sponsored by One World Hotels Limited. We are sponsored by 5 East African Safaris, and of course, Tres Beer Garden in Utange. So our core business here is to guide you in the areas that you are supposed to invest when it comes to coast region, and mainly we are talking about real estate and we are talking about tourism. And more to that, we also feature people who have done it before in a successful way, and people who are like role models or living successful stories. So here we are talking about looking into the future of Kwale County with you as the potential investor, not being left behind, but being part of that success story. In our interview today, you will hear that there are people who came here a long time ago, but every person has got their long time ago. It can be today, it can be so many years ago, but today we are talking about you and myself. We are talking about looking into the future from now. Remember, in our first episode, we told you that we have got a system or a good plan for you where you can plan for your holiday and start paying package by package until that time you feel that you are here and you are ready to come on your holiday at the end of the year. All, name it, Easter holiday or any other holiday. So, saving pole, little by little. That is for tourism. It is the same with this piece of land and other pieces of land that we have, whereby you can as well start saving in the same way, direct with the proprietor, whereby it is a reducing balance, and pole, you will find that the property shall end up in your hands. So for more information, keep it here as we are preparing to go live, so that we can at least have a view of the 3 episodes that we have covered, and we shall precisely sit down and give you an account of every property that we have talked about. For more information, let's keep in touch. You have our telephone numbers there. Keep them ringing, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do so. Let's keep in touch. Let's keep each other informed. Good afternoon, viewers of Kisiwani TV. We are privileged to be in Shimoni. Shimoni is an upcoming and one of the best destinations in Kwale County. Kwale County is in south coast of Mombasa, and Shimoni is a very old and popular place in the coast of Kenya. Shimoni was initially known for its role in slave trade. Shimoni caves were used as one of the hideouts by the people who introduced and people who carried out slave trade in the coast of Kenya. So Shimoni caves were used as hideouts, they were used as bunkers, they were used as places where slave traders could keep their slaves until they receive the ship to send the slaves to the final destinations. So in our many episodes, we have been talking about introducing coast region as a preferred tourist destination, as a preferred destination for investment. And we have said once we come across one of the success stories of people who have performed, who have done it well in the coast region, we will always have a success story with them. Today, courtesy of One World Hotels Limited, Tres Beer Garden, and the sponsorship of 5 East African safaris, we have made it to the south coast of Kenya. We have made it to Kwale County, and we are now in Shimoni as a tourist destination. We have been hosted by the host, by the proprietor of Shimoni Gardens and Beach Hotel, that is Mr. Frank Kimanga. Mr. Frank Kimanga has been in Shimoni for some time. He is involved in the development of the region. And apart from that, as our host, he's going to tell us more about Shimoni Gardens and Beach Resort, because this is going to be one of our places of interest when we are referring you to visit South Coast, when referring you to come for that weekend. Is it a family outing? Is it a place just for you to come and relax? We shall be sending you, we shall be referring you to Shimoni Gardens and Beach Resort. Welcome, Frank.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. So maybe Frank, you can start by telling us more about Shimoni Gardens and Beach Resort. Yes, please.
My name is Frank Kimanga. I've been involved in tourism in Shimoni for some time, from even before COVID. But then after COVID, the guests dwindled because of the circumstances. But nevertheless, what we have noticed of late is that after the road, the main Shimoni, Kanana-Shimoni road was tarmacked, we have been having quite a lot of investors and interest, not only from overseas, but even locals. We have been having quite a lot of other activities coming up.
Yes.
We have been having EPZ, fishing industries coming up.
Yes.
I understand there was also some cement factory coming up.
Great.
There is also cement, I understand, cement factory coming up, and many other activities. We are also having a lot of interest in seaweed farming.
Oh, that is interesting, seaweed.
Seaweed farming.
Yes.
Or sea moss. There is a lot of people who are interested in it. It has generated a lot of interest in the local people, NGOs, supporting it, supporting the local farmers, and it's picking up quite a lot.
That's great.
There is also something, the new port which is coming up. It has generated a lot of interest. The fish port, they call it Shimoni Fish Port.
Shimoni Fish Port.
It has, which is, I understand, it's going to be commissioned sometimes next year, this year, maybe September.
Okay.
We have a lot of activity there. You are going probably to see us tomorrow. And that one is going to generate a lot of more businesses for this region.
For this region, yes.
So I would think, and we got a lot of other tour operators.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Before we used to have, the only people used to come here were to take the the guests for sea, for this what you call snorkeling, and few were going for deep sea diving.
Yes.
But now we have other interests, because we have joined hands with some other people who are also developing the region.
Shimoni itself.
Shimoni particularly.
Yes.
To sell this Shimoni as a tourist destination, not necessarily for snorkeling and deep sea diving. Yes. There are a lot of things which we can offer here. Yes. We got the gateway to Pemba. Yes. Because of the trade to Pemba. Yes. We got the other, like weed surfing, which is picking up a lot. Yes. And we got now camping site being put up. Yes. Luxury apartments like what we are putting ourselves. Yes. And we want all to, not necessarily as we got very beautiful beaches, as you can see. Yes. Not necessarily as just a one daily excursion. We can offer people who are on transit even to Pemba. Yes. For holidays to Pemba, they will be able to enjoy the hospitality of this area. They can make a stopover en route to Pemba. And viewer, for your information, Shimoni Garden Beach Resort happens to be the only beach resort with its own beach, white sand beach, right at the front. The rest are having what we call creeks, but this one is the only one with a white sandy beach right in front of it. Maybe, Frank, on that note, we can try to figure out if you are able to accommodate some people. Are you planning to do some accommodation in the future? Yes, right now we are finishing the 5 cottages. Yes. Which should be ready within the next 1 to 2 weeks. Yes. And we have luxury tents, about 4 of them. Yes. Which can host maybe 2 to 4 people. Mm-hmm. The cottages can host up to 4 people. Yes. And we are also, depending on the expansion of the area. Yes. We are in the process of adding them and building maybe a swimming pool. Yes. To complete the whole. Yes. The whole business. Okay. And to add on to that, I have seen you have some tents. You have some tents. So we also have accommodation that can be offered in tents. Yes. Yes. So that can be very affordable at the same time. Yes. And it can also increase the number of people that you can accommodate in a night. Precisely. Okay. So maybe to ask, are there plans to host, for example, live events in the future? Live events like maybe even if it is a festival or something like that? Yes. Before COVID. Yes. We used to have a lot of these things here, a different kind of thing, Okay, right now because of our garden, we have been putting up. We have been having a lot of weddings. Weddings, yes. Meetings. Yes. We are having a lot of. We have the facilities for other events which are related to the port. Yes. I don't have to say who it is, but we have a big big corporates who are interested with this particular area. That is very interesting. In fact, this weekend, yes, we are having quite a lot of people, a lot of activity. From Friday to Saturday. Yes. Government institutions. Oh. That is very interesting. And we also have some wedding coming next week.
Yes.
We have had weddings of up to 1,000 or 2,000 people here.
Yes.
So we can see it coming up. What I would say
Yes.
is that whereas before we used to have a lot of foreign tourists,
Yes.
we have a lot of Kenyan tourists. People are, because of the road network around here.
Yes.
Whatever is, we have the one going to Majoreni.
Yes.
We have the one going to Vanga. The road network has improved a lot. So we have a lot of people who are coming here. Some of them are investing in properties, maybe 5 acres, retirement homes.
Okay.
And because of the farming activities here, which is facilitated by the Simba Hills, this is an area which is evergreen, except when it is very dry. The Simba Hills, the Mburima, we have rain all throughout. It's only when it is very, very dry.
It's like an extended rainforest from Shimba Hills.
Exactly.
All the way down to the
and East Msambara Mountains in
Tanzania.
In Tanzania. East Msambara, Murima, Simba Hills. So we are in a circle where we have a lot of rainfall here.
So viewers, you might be surprised that he's talking of Usambara and he's showing the southeastern direction, because it is just here where we are having Sundowner, and it is the same direction to Pemba. So we are just towards the southern hook with the border with Tanzania. Now, I have seen in the past groups of people coming from upcountry for weekends, holding boozy parties. Maybe, is it something maybe that is common here?
We have had several people.
Yes.
And in fact, on Friday, we have about 3 boozies here. And they have booked the hotel throughout. We don't have even extra. We have not finished, but we don't have. We have to hire more tents for the people.
That is very interesting.
Almost every week.
Yes.
Particularly December time.
Yes.
Almost every week, Friday and Saturday, we used to have a lot of parties, boozies.
That is very interesting.
And we offer. The kind of food we offer is not necessarily the coast cuisine.
Yes.
We are also offering quite a lot, which interests people from upcountry.
Yes.
The foods which you find in Nairobi. I having come from upcountry, I know the kind of people which interest a lot of investors who are coming here.
Yes, yes.
So
they would like to eat their own kind of
They want
meal.
to eat a lot of their foods which are coming from them. And again, from our shamba, we provide almost everything. Fruits,
I've seen sugar
cane, sweet potatoes, everything there. Avocados.
Yes.
And a lot of our fresh juice is coming from our fruits. We got oranges, we got mangoes, we got passion. So all those things, they are making, because of the health benefits.
Yes, everywhere you have heard that in Europe it is very popular. Everybody want to go bio. They want to eat the kind of food with no chemicals or very little or minimal traces of chemicals. So here this afternoon we had a chance to visit Mwazaro Farm. Mwazaro Farm is part of Shimoni Gardens and Beach Resort. So the kind of food that you are eating here, all the supplies, from kitchen to wherever, fruit juice, it is all coming from the farm. Very fresh and bio for that matter. So on that note, I would like to ask Frank if he has something that he would like to mention to you, the person who is interested in visiting coasts, and the plan that we would be having when it comes to visiting this part of the country. He would like maybe to say the kind of interests that you should look into when you are coming here. He had already mentioned a few, but maybe to be sure the kind of activities that you'll be looking into, I would just like him to highlight the excursions or the interests that you can see once you are here in Shimoni. Just some of the few things that somebody can do when they are in Shimoni.
One thing I would say, if people are coming for marine kind of tourism,
Yes.
we can always help arrange for the daily excursions to Kisite Marine Park to swim with the dolphins
Yes.
and do snorkeling.
Yes.
That can easily be arranged from our hotel.
Yes.
And maybe some other people may want to go and watch the kind of activity which happens in Rivaramisi.
Rivaramisi. Yes. Yes.
Like the crocodiles,
Yes.
turtles.
Yes.
There are plenty of them there.
Yes.
There is a lot of fishing which is happening here, and I think that's why the government thought it was nice to put it as a fish port.
Fish. Yes.
So and then I would say, what is happening is that because of the agriculture,
Yes. Yes.
agricultural
Potential.
of this place,
Yes.
people I have seen influx of people coming to buy properties
Yes.
for farming activities,
Yes.
residential houses,
Yes.
because the land is not very expensive right now,
yes,
but I can see it going up.
Yes.
I have seen the prices surge up within the last 1.5 years, 1 to 2 years. The prices have more than doubled.
Yes.
And I would think when the port comes up, we may have these prices going
A lot of interest.
they may go up even over double
Over double the price.
price.
Yes.
Mainly because of all whatever is coming up around here.
Yes.
We got a lot of things, and again the fact that the border is now more nearer and more accessible.
With a very good relationship between the
with
two
a
countries.
very good relationship with Kenya.
Yes.
Kenya and Tanzania.
Yes.
It's a gateway to South Africa, to Malawi, to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Right? There is a lot of activity going on there.
Yes.
Between our two countries. So
Yes.
we have a lot of, even a lot of tourists who come here. Some of them drive all the way from Tanzania. They come here.
You even told me on our way from Lunga Lunga that this is supposed to be a dual carriageway starting all the way from Bagamoyo in Tanzania.
It's coming all the way.
Yeah.
It's going to join Ndogokundwe,
Yes.
and the new road which
Malindi.
is coming.
Yes.
There is it's a project which started all the way. They have done up to, I think, up to past Tanga, almost near to the border, Horohoro border.
Yes.
So even for any,
it's moving fast.
even for anybody who is interested with properties near the border.
Yes.
You have noticed when we went there.
Yes.
There is a lot of activities.
There's a lot of activities.
Construction going on.
Yes.
At the Horohoro.
Yes.
So that's another way of increasing the trade between the two countries.
The trade between the two countries.
Yes.
That is very interesting. So, viewer, if you go back to where we started on this episode, you will realize that we said that we are in South Coast. We are dealing with Kwale County. We started all the way from Likoni. We ended up in Lunga Lunga, that is the border town with Tanzania, and then we came back to Shimoni. So along the way, you will realize that we have been viewing a lot of properties that we are having, courtesy of Kisiwani TV, and these properties are ready for the market. They are already in the market, and we mentioned Mr. Frank as one of the proprietors of the properties that we visited. You will realize that all the way from Lunga Lunga, we have very strategic properties, whether they are residential, whether they are like places that you would like to use for business, that is a border town. We came all the way to Diani. We also have beach plots. We have very prime property, that is plots overlooking the new Diani Airport. It's no longer Ukunda Airstrip, but the new Diani Airport. We have a lot of property just overlooking the airport with a very good view, not only for the airport, but for Diani Beach. So we've got so many properties lined up, as Frank has mentioned. Name it in Galu or Kinondo, all the way to Shimoni. And in Shimoni itself, we don't just have beach plots. And actually, for your information, we only have the one left in Shimoni. The only beach plot that is left in Shimoni is just next to us here. So from Funzi Island all the way to Vanga, we only have one Sade beach plot that is left, and is just next to us here in Shimoni, and that is courtesy of Kisiwani TV, that you can access it and you can get to negotiate and get the best value for it. So you have heard it, viewers, that the next place for you when you are in Shimoni as a tourist destination, you are very much welcome to Shimoni Gardens Beach Resort. Here you have everything fresh in terms of food, farm fresh and prepared here in our kitchen. We have accommodation in cottages and also in tents. So we are a budget place and a place where you will be served in the menu that you are interested in at your comfort. So for more, feel free to join or to join our YouTube channel. Just subscribe. The knob is right on your screen. Our contacts are right there. And until we meet again, we say bye-bye to Frank. Thank you so much for hosting us.
Thank you so much.
Asante
Karibuni.
sana. Asante.